I was able to attend Autumm Caines' session at the pod conference. It was a pre-conference workshop about trust and artificial intelligence in higher education. It was so good. I'm still processing all that I learned and wanting to continue to do some sense making around it. And afterward, I had a wonderful opportunity to debrief with her a little bit and also talk some more with someone who had been at my table. His name is Mike, and he's at Dartmouth College. And I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not sure I'm going to try, but I'll have it in the description for this video. And among other things, I was intrigued. He had co-taught a class some years ago with Mike Caulfield, and that was really fun to talk to him about what that experience was like. And I also got to do a little bit of show and tell and show them the card deck from the Go Somewhere, which is also about artificial intelligence and higher ed, the Go Somewhere card game. And I got to show them each the card decks. The metaphor cards are built off of the researchers Mahabali and others who looked at what types of metaphors people use to describe artificial intelligence and what that does or does not say about the values and what action steps that they might take. So that was really fun. And as I was sharing with them, I loved that Mike was really curious, Autumm was really curious, and they kind of wanted to know what are my next steps for the deck, and told them I kind of want to play it one more time with a larger group and then really start to look at how to then spread it out and make it available through an open license and all the things. So anyway, so Mike told me about another deck that the project made him think of. This is the deck of spaces. And so I ordered it and I wanted to do a little unboxing with you. So the website is great. I'll put a link to the website in the description of the video as well. It came quickly. It's so professionally packaged. And on the back, it says the deck of spaces, utilizing the established educational framework, Universal Design for Learning. The deck connects concepts of accessibility, equity, and individuality to space design strategies. Ensure your institution is meeting the needs of every individual on campus by understanding how to best integrate the three pillars of Universal Design for Learning: representation, access, and engagement. And so let's open it up and see what's inside. I'm going to use what my my daughter always laughs at. I have very sharp fingernails, very sharp, strong fingernails. So oftentimes don't even have to get the scissors out to take plastic off like this. All right, kind of satisfying sound. Very professionally packaged, as I mentioned. And it looks like it's one of those boxes that you fold up to get to it. As promised, there is a guidebook here. I'll look at that in just a second. Oops, but I want to take these cards out and get a sense of what they're about. So it looks like there's a cover page, cover page that has a little bit of a welcome on it. Talks about the purpose of the deck. And then just like the deck of cards that I made with the metaphors on Go Somewhere, they have what appears to be, different, I don't know if you can see that, different color coding for things. So there's this dark burgundy color that represents paradigm shifts. What institutional paradigms and traditions may be creating barriers to effective learning on your campus. And then on the back it says, many barriers to success in college students are the result of institutional standards, cultural conditions, and paradigms that are perhaps outdated. Where do these exist on your campus? How might they be mitigated? And then there are, I'm guessing, 10 to 15, I'm just eyeballing here, cards that are all with that same shade of burgundy and all labeled at the top with paradigm shifts. So we have get the right people on the bus and in the right seat, and looking at what are the right people to have on the bus in air quotes. What dots do we have to connect to make this a success? What are the experiences that we desire versus what exists today? So all these different cards are around paradigm shifts. And then now we're getting to a red color as opposed to the burgundy. And this one's about integrated campus experiences. Consider ways that the organization and attributes of your campus might be impacting access, sense of belonging, and wayfinding. And this one, there's a bunch of pictures on the front of each of the cards. This one has the 5 E's, where I'm still on integrated campus experience with all these wonderful pictures on them. Ooh, this one's so pretty. It looks like a library space or something like that. What if student support hubs were the cool place to hang out? How can a hip student vibe help mitigate stigmas associated with seeking support services when students view their learning disabilities as stigmatizing? They are less likely to seek help. Where do students naturally hang out on campus? What if we co-locate support services there so students can naturally migrate in? So lots to think about here. I'm moving out of the red section, and the next section here is faculty and staff experiences. How can we better support faculty and mentorship and apprenticeship? What if we offer professional learning via multiple means? Oh, this is so fun. And then now we're on to the purple color, formal learning experiences. How can flexible furniture be used to achieve high seat counts while supporting multiple learning modalities? Lots of good stuff here. The purple one is the longest, it would appear, of all of the sections. How fun is that? They have a card that is for references, resources, credits. Tom Tobin is on the credits. That's so fun. Tom Tobin and Kiersten Behling wrote, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting the name of their book? It's because I'm recording myself. I can't take the pressure. It'll come back to me just as soon as I'm done recording. I will put it in the notes too. Oh gosh. All right, I'll come back to it. And then the authors of the cards. How fun is that? Yeah, a little bit about the authors. That's so fun. And then I'm going to come back to the guidebook here just to see what we've got going on here. Oh, it's kind of one of these accordion style. Reach everyone, teach everyone is the name of Tom Tobin and Kiersten Behling's book. Whew. Okay, feeling better. So in the book, it's talking about the why, the process, higher ed's future customer base is changing. How can UDL and radical inclusivity become a vital part of the business response? UDL offers a path to every learner becoming a successful contributor to the 21st century. And then they have a little bit about some of the skills. Enterprise skills are those deemed most valuable among thousands of employers based on the aggregated results of 14 national studies, and they're all color coded there. That's kind of a fun reference as well. So that's a little look at the deck of spaces. Thank you for joining me today in my continuing experimentation with doing a little bit of video in addition to my 10 plus years of audio. I'm working on experimenting with some video, and thank you for joining me for this one. Hope to see you all soon.